Okay. What's up, YouTube? Coffee5 here today. Of course, I did do a pinpoint comment down below for that video of the giveaway. Of course, it's the deck profile for that Lucario EX deck. I want you guys to see. I did do the pinpoint comment, so the giveaway winners, you guys can see that. Please, read more, and then so you guys can find a way how to contact me, and then yeah. But anyways, besides that, let's go ahead and give you guys the Lucario EX deck with the 3 decks I got, and of course with some like loose boosters and everything like that. This is if you got your friends into Skyline Riley because they look cool because of silver voters. And so yeah, this is the deck I would use if I'm stuck only with these cards. So yeah, let's get going. 3 copies of Lucario EX. Lucario EX is decent card. I bought 3 of the structure deck. You could buy one more if you want to, or something like that. Of course, if this is like if your friend just got into it because you said the set pulls will get better, I will say. So low sleep does 60 damage for 2 energies, and then of course 3 energies do 160 damage. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's special Pokemon, so it's really good against, of course, if you go get Slitrick, of course, and everything like that. So, and then I decided to run 1 copy of this Lucario because of the 1 energy when you find a Pokemon gets knocked out. This attack does 120 more damage to your opponent's Pokemon. So basically does 150, and then for 3 energies, during your next turn you cannot use this card, but it's 120 damage. Most likely you can still be on the big boy Lucario EX, so yeah. And of course we're pulling three copies of this same Riolu, and then 1 copy of this Riolu, so yeah. It wouldn't matter which Riolu you use because we don't have really good Riolus for it, so yeah. As well, you guys, we need always a backup fighter when we play this deck. My decks. So 3 copies of Koraidon. This is the basic Koraidon, and of course this is a different art than the one that you guys get because, like I said, I bought a lot of these packs, so I will have a lot more art. But if you bought the 3 structure decks, you should have this art of Koraidon. It basically is the exact same attack as this one. So Crush Claw does 70 damage. Crush Claw does 70 damage. And Rapid Fang does 190 damage. Discard 3 energies attached from this Pokemon. Raging Fangs, 190 damage. Does detach 3 energies. So yeah, it's the same as that card, but just different art. So you know about that situation. I just want you guys knowing. So yeah, that's another backup fighter, and then of course another backup fighter if you really want to run it, and of course you get good pulls, and you and your friend got something, and then your friend wants to build fighting because they get really good pulls. Koraidon EX. Once during your turn, you may attach 2 energies from your discard pile, any Pokemon you like, to your basic fighting Pokemon any way you like. So basically, you have to make sure you attach to your Riolus so you can attack with Lucario. But other than that, as well, impact does 220 damage for 3 energies, and you can attack next turn. So basically, you try retreating it into another one if you can. So that's another backup fighter. Since we're doing some back row damage, I would say run more copies of this if you want to. Well, I only pulled 2 so far, because when this card comes in play from your hand, because it has to be from your hand, it cannot be like Nest Ball, you like boom, you bring it. No, it has to be from hand into your bench, and you choose 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon and do 1 damage. So basically, that will help Lucario EX do some more damage because that'll be 60 damage at least do into 1 of your opponent's bench Pokemon at least. So yeah. That's it for the Pokemon I'm running. Now time for the items. I'm running 4 copies of Ultra Ball because Ultra Ball is like one of the staple balls that you want to use in the deck. And of course, Ultra Ball is at least 2 of when you buy the structure deck. So when you buy 3 of them, you have a playset already. As well, for another card that you will have a playset of is Nest Ball, because Nest Ball, if you don't know what Ultra Ball does, discard 2 cards. Discard 2 cards and search for a Pokemon and reveal it and add to your answer as a mana Pokemon. Nest Ball is basically search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it into your bench. See. 4 copies of Switch, that's 3, and there's a 4th copy. So we run 4 copies of Switch in the deck because, like I said, if you do have 2 Koraidon EXs built up, at least you can switch them back and forth to do some damage. so why not? And of course, like I said, I'm not playing a lot with like VIP Battle Pass. I'm basically using only for Scarlet Violet, so we decided to run look 3 Poke 3.0. We'll look at top 7 cards of your deck, reveal any supporter among them into your hand, put into your hand. And as well to bring back some supporters, because we don't play a lot of supporters right now in this deck, because I need to get some many supporters that's kind of good, and like there's some good supporters, some bad supporters, but anyways, Palpay, and search your deck for up to 2 supporters. I mean, search up to 2 supporters from the disc file and add it to your deck, so not bad. And of course, since we are playing fighting, we will run 4 copies of Rocky Chestplate. You can run as well as XP share if you want to for your Lucario EX, so you can do some damage. Rocky Chestplate helps out the deck a lot because if you're playing Pokemon, it takes 30 less damage. So yeah, that will help out give Lucario EX at least some boost with the attacks. Let's get on with the supporters. I'm running 1 copy of Youngster. Youngster is a okay card, shuffle your hand and draw 5. It's a very good card, but you can run more if you want to. But for me, I'm running 2 copies of Evelyn. This card is search your deck for an item and a tool card to reveal them and add to your hand. So this is a good card if you need Ultra Ball and of course Rocket Chest. Just play because you are going for an attack. This I run 2 copies of this one, Kitty or something like that. Shuffle your hand back into your deck and draw 8. So yeah, very good card. 2 copies of Judge, of course. We want to run 2 copies of Judge because Judge is shuffle your hand. Well, both players shuffle their hand and draw 4. So way to counter. Of course, we are playing 3 cups of this. Shuffle your hand. Shuffle 5 Pokemon from your disc pile into your deck and then draw 3, so it's not bad. And of course, I only have 2 copies of this research, so I decided to run only 2 copies. So yeah, so I know you can't mix up your professed research, but discard your hand, draw 7. That's the reason why we use Pokegear 3.0 to search it out. For the fighting energies, we running 2, 4.
What did I do?
You know what you did. 8. And of course, I do put the 2 cigarette energies in this deck. I will be doing that too when I build my Greninja deck, but yeah. And so we run 10 fight energies in the deck. So we only need at least 3, at least for one Pokemon, but of course you need it. So I just said run 10. So that's it for the deck overall, and of course I did fix the comments so that people can get hold of me for the giveaway winners. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Of course, subscribe if you guys are new. And I will try to do more Foreman videos if you guys really want to see more. I love doing these openings and of course deck profiles. And I might use this deck at least here and there against my fiance. Make her play Pokemon, make her use that water deck, it's more stronger. She's saying no. I will make her. Don't worry guys, I'll make her. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye.